Well, hello everybody. Okay, student-led seminars are just around the corner, and I wanted to give you a little look forward as far as how we're going to do these over the next few modules. As you've noticed on the home page, some of you have been assigned different modules in which to do your student-led seminars. Make sure you got your date down on which one you're going to be doing, okay? But a group of you will be starting next week. Aren't you guys lucky? Well, you'll have it out of the way. Look at it this way. Now, as I've been looking at the student-led seminar project, our assignment, I think I want to just maybe hopefully clarify it. I'm probably going to be changing it a tad, so listen to this all the way through, but hopefully make it a little bit more simpler, if you will, on what you actually have to do to get the full points and to get the grade. All right, so the first thing you're going to do, obviously, you've all picked some wonderful topics. Great. That looks great. So you're going to go find that robust, peer-reviewed article out there somewhere, okay? And then you're going to summarize the key points of that article in 3 pages, okay? So there's action item number 1. Find that peer-reviewed article, summarize the key points of that article in 3 pages. Not 2 pages in 1 sentence. You want to be deep into that 3rd page before you quit, all right? I also don't want you to just copy the abstract, all right? I know that trick, but I would definitely use the abstract as inspiration. You're probably going to need to pull pull more details out, from the individual sections on those peer-reviewed journal article that you're going to have. Again, whatever one you want to pick, totally up to you what article you find. Just make sure it's peer reviewed. You guys should know what that is. If you don't, text me and I'll tell you what it is. But a peer reviewed article. And you're going to summarize that in 3 pages. Don't need to go to 4, but nice, really getting close to that, deep into that 2nd page. Let's just say deep into that 3rd page, I should say, before you quit. And you'll notice that these peer-reviewed articles are usually, they're almost always broken down very similarly. Research methods, the research questions, they're all the same. So, you want to just maybe you would organize I'm going to call it a paper, or your post, or whatever you want to call it, that 3 pages, okay? You want to probably organize it in that way, summarizing each one of those major sections. Of course, the findings and implications are big. You want to have that in there as well. All right, so you got your 3-page summary. That's going to be worth 100 points. You do that, you do it well, proper English, APA format. You're not going to have there's no in-text citations necessarily required because you're summarizing one journal article. So that's not required. You'll have 1 citation. That'll be the article itself. Okay. But definitely the APA flow structure will be required. Okay. So 3 pages on that. Again, I'll use the word paper. That's summary paper. Then you're going to write 3 stimulating discussion points, okay, that people will give their answers to, okay? So come up with 3 nice, juicy, discussion points that you're drawing from that article. Kind of like, well, what do you think about blah, blah, blah? Again, I'm just making that up. Or what do you think other implications of this, whatever it is? But you're going to come up with 3 discussion questions. Those 3 discussion questions are going to be worth 25 points. So you got 100 points for the paper. Again, I'll just use that word, that 3-page summary. You're going to have 25 points for the discussion questions, and then 25 points for your active facilitation in those discussions. What does active facilitation mean? A student is going to post something. They're going to talk about one of your questions, and then you're going to reply back. Okay. And for every student that posts something to you, you must have at least a single response. All right. Don't worry, there'll be a cutoff, so you don't have to like do it in like Sunday at midnight, looking for that last person to post. But you will just make sure that you are at least responding back to any individual that decided to pick yours, and to address some of the questions that you have, those 3 questions that you have, your discussion questions. So 100 pages for 100 pages, relax. 3 pages for your summary, 100 points. 25 points for your discussion questions, your 3 questions, and 25 points to just have that, facilitation of that discussion. Now, here's the twist that I'm looking at adding. So for those of you that aren't on deck and doing your student-led seminar next week, the rest of the students have to go in, pick one they'd like, and respond to some of those discussion questions that you have. They could respond to all 3. They could pick one that they really like. Totally up to them. But what's in it for you to go in there and to read your peers' student-led seminar, read their 3-page, use the word paper, and make your comments on that? Well, here's the juicy point. If you do that, you get 10 points, 10 bonus points. Okay, so you're getting 10 bonus points this week. So that allows every student to get a total of 20 bonus points for the course by just reading, thoughtfully answering one of the questions, doing a little bit of, you will have to do just a little bit of research because your responses should be following the response formats that we've been doing throughout the course. So you may want to just definitely cite something in your response, whatever your thoughts are, and have at least one citation, one reference in that, and you will get 10 bonus points. Okay. The other thing that I ask you guys to do, the ones that are doing the, answering these discussion questions, please you make sure that you're looking around. If you see like 2 or 3 students are already engaging in one article, there's probably going to be some hot articles that people are going to want to gravitate to. I don't want all of you focusing in on one particular individual. So if you see someone has a bunch, pick someone who doesn't have any responses yet. Okay, so try to do that. If it doesn't work this week, I'll actually assign people articles for weeks 6 and 7. So we'll see how this kind of randomly works. Let you guys kind of choose. I just want everybody to have at least one student respond back to them. And you get, again, for the participant responding to those discussion questions, you're going to get 10 bonus points. The individuals that are doing student-led seminars this week do not have to worry about reading anybody else's stuff or responding or answering questions. You guys have enough to do this week. That's why I said the maximum points, bonus points individuals can earn is 20, because you can only do 2 weeks. You can't do the week that you're in, okay, because you don't have to answer any discussion questions. All right, so hopefully that's as clear as mud. But again, it's we'll write this all down for you next week, so when you see it, or I will put this on the home page so you can see some it in details. But hopefully that helps. You definitely this week, for those folks that are on deck next week, okay, what you want to do is get that summary fleshed out, that 3-page summary fleshed out this week, and your three discussion questions. So there you go. Then the rest will just kind of easily follow as we're rolling it out. All right, so there's a little look forward to next week. Let's see how it goes. We may make some tweaks for week 6 and week 7. But I think this kind of gives you guys an incentive, put the bonus points in there, and hopefully kind of makes it easier for the individuals doing the student-led seminar. All right, everybody have a great week. Thanks.